All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Hawkeye Pro Wrestling on TEW 2016. It is week 1 in November. We had just gotten done with Damnation in Texas there. And, of course, much like we had last year, it will be the second annual Revolution with Revolution 2019. And, of course, we already have our main event set up for that with his win at Damnation just a couple nights ago. Shane Hollister will be defending against Akira Tozawa, the heavyweight title on the line at the main event of Revolution. His second official title defense, as he did have his first one against Davey Richards last week on Adrenaline. So we'll see what comes of that. Shane Hollister versus Akira Tozawa, and of course, the question will be is what part Naruki Doi might play in that. Of course, he did seem to help Akira Tozawa out in that three-way dance, so we'll see what happens there. But nonetheless, we got to our booking for that. Here we go. Oh, dude, the Rich Swann receding hairline look. From what I've heard, is he had the Minoru, like, I guess he shaved it like Minoru Suzuki, but I think the thing about Rich Swann's hairline is you could see where his hairline still is. It's just, I feel like he didn't go back far enough. Like, he's got old man look with like his dreads. He just needs to go back. Like, you can't, the Minoru Suzuki look, you can't have hair on the top. It has to be buzzed on the top. If he wants to have braids, have the braids purely at the back. It just makes him look like he's losing his hair that way. Let's see. Rednecker, how's it going? That's why you made that joke. Oh, yeah, he thinks he's young. Well, I think he actually said that that's what it was, as far as I'm concerned. What? Oh, look, a herniated disc. Oh, it's not serious enough for him to take time off. Okay. Let's see if there's anybody else. Ooh, wait a minute. People finishing up their deal here. Local New Zealand, local British. I think that's actually one I still don't have yet. I think that's one of the few I still don't have is the New Zealand one. Because I have Central, I have Eastern, and I have Western. And I'm just going to go ahead and slide into that New Zealand spot. New deal for Adrenaline, yep. Okay, 3 months. Oh, you want off me prime time? All right, late evening. Is it late evening that I've been doing? Yeah. Just go ahead and slide right in there. But yeah, I think I'm actually very close to dropping everything and getting to YouTube. It shouldn't be too long. I'm probably by the end of the year, I'll be finishing up. Oh, speaking of Australia, I should just go right back over there and re-up my stuff for the bare minimum. Bare minimum, that shit. Let's see, 3 months, 3 months. Here we go. Extend 3 months. All right. Yeah, I'm thinking by the end of the year I'm going to be done with most of the stuff there and be on YouTube. Because I think YouTube has... It's like medium everywhere is the thing. So it's about as good as being on Spike TV, except instead of just USA and Canada, it's the entire world. Which is good, because I think if I look at my coverage right now for television, you know, I got mediums here, but I'm very small, tiny. I really got nothing for outside of Central Europe and Scandinavia. So that'll be extremely helpful. So get those bad boys out of the way. think I'm ready. Jackie Gata. Whatever happened to her? I think she had a kid, and that was pretty much it for her wrestling career. Not like we were missing out on some 5-star general anyway. Because if I remember right, she was one half of like one of the worst matches on Raw history. I forget what it was. It was like Raw Miss Jackie versus, and I'll just put that there. There's Trish. Oh boy, Miss Jackie versus Stacy Keibler. Already sounds like a 5-star classic about to happen. Hawkeye Pro to be demonetized like WCPW. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. What did he do? 44 femoral stress fracture, 44 days. Things you want. Wait. Tough than things I want you to forget about Hawkeye Pro. Wait, what did I do? All the weird gimmicks that don't get mentioned. Okay, Kushida had his loan period. Shibata had his loan period. Naito. Okay, 44 days. So from where we're sitting, oh shit. Okay, hang on. I want to think about this, and if I need to start. So 28, no, 28, 56. Okay, we'll be fine. He'll be back a couple weeks before Final Fight. That's fine. And oh my god, it's Bob Sapp for $450 an appearance. Jesus. Cheap ass Bob Sapp. Oh my god. Boom. And what do they recommend? Occasional wrestler? I mean, I was gonna make him a manager. Can he be a manager? Semi-active? You know what? I'll just make him occasional wrestler. And then he can be a manager for I've got an idea, so let's see here. What's his skills looking like? Okay. There's a point to this. There we go. Future 10 things Tyler wants you to forget about Hawkeye Pro. Bob Sapp's HPW run. All right, Bob Sapp needs a gimmick. What kind of gimmick do I want to give Bob Sapp? Bad Luck Sapp. What kind of gimmick can I give Bob Sapp? I should make him. Oh, you know what? Let's just see like MMA badass. Well, acts like a beast, beating people to a pulp. That feels like a Bob Sapp thing. Fat Sapp. I don't know. I don't know if anyone can legitimately buy Bob Sapp. Hang on. I'm gonna see Bob Sapp Sherdog. What does Sherdog say? I don't know. Can you buy Bob Sapp at what are we sitting at here? Can you buy oh my god almighty, 11 and 20 Bob Sapp? A man whose last, oh my god almighty, a man whose last fight that he won was in March of 2010. Oh my god. That's fine. Make him a mob flash Bob Sapp. Mini Make him a mini Mountie. All right, let me see what type of legitimate gimmick he could have. Business executive, dual sports superstar. Iceman. Oh my god. Now I wish I had Chuck Liddell. Mix martial artist. Raging Bull. Let's see. He lost due to luck, not skill. My Bob Sapp being an MMA badass coming from the person who made Tozawa a racist in the character Ghostface Killings. That's a very good point. Sumo wrestler, strongman, world's strongest. I might just do MMA badass. You know what? I think that's just as funny to like, you know, there'd be a lot of people going, wait a minute, Bob Sapp hasn't won in 9 years. And I'd just be like pointing at it like, look, he's won 11 fights. He's won more fights than Shibata has. What is Shibata's record in comparison to Bob Sapp, by the way? Now I have to know that. Katsuyori Shibata is 4-11. That is Shibata's record. He legitimately has a worse win-loss record, technically, than Bob Sapp. He's here because of shit memes. Give Bob Sapp the ghost face paint. Yeah, he's gonna be MMA badass because we're gonna treat him like MMA legend Bob Sapp. That is gonna be the whole point. Don't start shit with Shibata. What do you mean, don't start shit with Shibata? Just hit him in the head hard enough. What's that? Okay, Orange County Convention Center. Let's see here. Southeast. Where is that? 7,500. Okay, yeah, I could do that. Shibata Sapp anniversary. Oh my god. No, it's a 3-way MMA fight. Shibata, Sapp, Lesnar. Or I do Sapp Lesnar. Oh my god, how much money do you think I could make off a Sapp Lesnar fight? Oh man. Lesnar has too good an MMA record for that. Hey, Brock Lesnar has less MMA wins than Bob Sapp. Bob Sapp could do it. $0. All I know is Bob Sapp has more MMA wins. I should grab Josh Barnett while I'm at it. Just and then re-grab Tito Ortiz. Oh my god. If anything, you'd hurt Brock Strong. Not if I did it in Japan. Hell, if I did a pay-per-view that booked Bob Sapp versus Brock Lesnar in Japan, I guarantee it would be like instant draw. All right. So before I think too heavily on this, okay. I don't know if I did what I did. Okay. Okay, so I don't know if I should start it now, but I think I am going to. I'm going to start this gimmick. This is, I feel like, oh man, I should have changed his gimmick also. I think I can maybe do that. Let me see this. What is Prince Devitt's gimmick? Prince Devitt's gimmick is the whole effing show. You know what? I think he can. Character believes he's so talented and exciting that he is the whole show. You know what? That is, I'll take it. That is perfect. Prince Devitt. Oh, you know what? Let me see if there's any local guys for him to beat up. Who could be? Oh my god, please, I wish he wasn't retired. Oh, is he retired? Oh, he's retired too. Son of a bitch. Oh, there's so many good guys. Oh, this is. Oh man, I couldn't have had a better. Holy shit! The people that I could potentially use. Oh my god. I want to see fucking Butterbeans. Is this anything that would make any semblance of sense? His selling is atrocious, though. HPW alumni Batista. It just the once great Drax the Destroyer. Oh my god. Now this might have some legs because of who I could use. I'm just looking to see if there's anyone who might be have oh my god. The people that I could use. Oh my god, Relic is killer spelled backwards. I'm trying to see if there's anybody. Shane Hagedorn, Sinbo D. Oh, that Tommaso Ciampa. I should have him face Ciampa. He's not employed. Freddie Prinze Jr. He can face Ciampa. That sounds. You know what? I'll make that happen. Let's make that happen. Yeah. Yep. All right. Let's use Ciampa. You know, he's got to be like he's got to be considered like an opener at this point, right? Yeah. Weirdly enough, I'm kind of in a position at this point where I could consider bringing back Ciampa. Whether or not he would, you know, he'd probably be low end again. But it's not outside the realm of possibility. I don't know. Is he improving slightly? You know, if I put him in the ring at Ignition and just worked him there in my developmental, it might actually do well. He's annoyed with me, probably because I fired him. He's annoyed with me probably with an incident from when I fired him 10 months ago, 11 months ago. So he's still no wait, that was December 2018, so yeah. So he's still pissed. It's just like, "Hey buddy, what's up? Do you want to wrestle?" He's just like, "You know, I could have had an opportunity if you just didn't fucking fire me a year ago." And I'm just like, "That's great, buddy." Yeah, suck it up. I think I still have his picture, too, technically. Hang on. I think it should still be in the database. Let me see. Whoops. Oh, he's TOMM. There we go. Nope. There you go. Now he blends in. You do Sap versus Butterbean pre-show. You just got tickets for TakeOver Brooklyn? Nice. All right. Prince Devitt and Tommaso Ciampa. There we go. Oh wait, sorry. Oh, I keep fucking this up because I swear to God I'm gonna get this. So just give me a second. That's right. If I'm gonna do this gimmick, I gotta change up what his moveset is. So let's remove the Bloody Sunday and the coup de grace, but we'll move them to. Whoops, not a finisher. Secondary finisher. Secondary finishers, but what should his... I'm trying to think. Maybe just a triangle choke? He could have a triangle choke. He could have... what other kind of submissions could I give him? Is there a knee bar in here? He could do a knee bar. Let me see. Guillotine choke. There you go. In fact, we'll take the knee bar out. It'll just be guillotine choke and triangle choke. There you go. I could do the oh, what's it called? The Kimura lock. Heel hook. Heel hook might be good. Yeah, instead of a knee bar, let's do a heel hook. There you go. That'll be what it is. It'll be submission based. There we go. Submission based. And then to sell that, let's do, because it's still technically regular, so we could do Puro rules, and that has the stoppage, 10 count, and knockout as well. Syndication Japan vetoed this choice. It says the proposed segment is too risky. What? Its injury and content risk is low. Are they considered very low? God damn it. So yeah, then they'll definitely not go for an octagon match. Damn it. The heel hook. Let me see. Let me see if there's anything else that I could technically use. Pure rules. I don't think they'll take the pure rules either. Oh my god, Japan, I fucking hate you sometimes. Yeah, that's about it. So you know what? I might just use the one-on-one and then just, yeah, that's fine. Prince Devitt. Yeah, Japan says no Puro. Puro Pro-Res is too risky. What should I call this? Like the type of match that it should be considered called, like not an MMA match, I guess. I'm trying to think of a good way to call it. Is Devitt doing the double J double MA gimmick? Pretty much, yeah. I don't want to sit here and say that I'm basically ripping it off, but there's a good point behind basically ripping it off. Yeah, lower risk. I could do that. I'll just do a one-on-one, because I could still do the thing yet. Have we held a show at Tokyo Dome yet? No, because I couldn't even sell out Cork and Hall, the 4 shows that I did there, so maybe next year. When I go back next year. Hybrid rules. Yeah, we'll do that. How about... Yeah. I could still do, like, the Battle Arts rules is what I've been calling it. I guess I could still call it Battle Arts rules, but that's fine. I'm thinking we'll go like 10 minutes. Let's have Mick try to make sense of this one. Devitt. Decisive submission finish. There you go. I will definitely build this up. It'll be great. We should have... Oh, man. We should have Doi and Tozawa potentially team up. Actually, let's do... This could be potentially a... let's see here. I want to see what type of rating I can get out of Doi. So he's an upper mid card guy, so we'll give him mid to upper mid. So let's give him... We can give him Eddie since Davey wrestled last week. So I think facing a guy like Eddie Edwards should work. I can't wait for Sab to somehow have excellent gimmick. Oh my god, I would die laughing if that happened. Ooh, how long could these two go? There's an 80 psych and a 76 stam. There's a 72 psych and a 95 stam. Okay, so we'll just give this 18. And Doi gets the win. Open match. I won't call it in the ring. I'll just kind of do a bit of both. Decisive win. In fact, I'll put this down to 16. There we go. The matches are something that, like, this show is going to introduce a lot of little things coming up for the next couple of months. So I want to make sure I have this set up, because it's going to be fun once I get there. I just got to get to that point. Let me see. Let's do... Maybe not a Shane Hollister match. Joe? No, we should have Shibata there. Shibata can have a match, because I don't think he's had I don't know the last time he had a match. Did he just have a match recently? He wrestled there, and then he lost to Tozawa. Okay, so coming in a comeback from that, he can... we might as well make this like a potentially main event match. Who could be a potential main event match with him? Angle, I should... Oh, no, I won't change him from main eventer, because he might get pissed off by that, but... Rude, Hollister, Nakamura, Tonga, Nick fucking Jackson. Did you know Naruki Doi wrestled a 5-star match? Pretty sure. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I remember hearing about it. Omega. I don't know if I want to do Shibata Omega. Ray, Shelley, Reynolds, Tozawa. All right, maybe a mid-card guy. Let's see who's a little bit further down. Actually, you know what? I might not be against seeing what I can get out of Robert Roode, because I don't really give the Revolt guys much outside of the feud that they have. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. In a world this is a 6-star match, do we care about 5-star matches? That's a very good point. We'll make that 21. We won't have Chono do it. We'll have Foley do it. Let's give it to Shibata. Open match, call it in the ring. Slow build it, decisive win. Distraction on Shibata by, let's do Cole. So they try to do a little bit of cheapness, but Shibata still gets the win. Here we go. 53 minutes, so I'll probably do one more deal here. I'm trying to see. Let's do... All right. Let's do a tag. We will do 2 guys who have gotten slighted before by the Time Splitters in Sami Sabay and Father Kingston. And I need to be careful about who I put up against them. Let me see. Okay. Can't be them. Can't be them. It can't really be Gallows and Anderson. Birds of Prey seem like the best option. But... I guess I could do Roppongi 3K. Let me see. We need a Jericho to be road agent. Maybe I won't do a scheduled team. Oh, you know what? Hang on. I got Chris Hero and Johnny Hawkeye from Revolt. They could do something. There we go. That could work. In fact, I might turn this down to about 15 and then just have them go balls to the wall and see what Islamic faith as Sabayan can. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. Let's give it to Kingston, because I think he'll need a little bit bigger bump than Sammy at this point. Because he's in the low 60s, and I think Sammy's... He's bordering on upper mid card. I think the only reason... I think he'd be bordering on a main eventer if he wasn't surrounded by people who are like in the high 80s and 90s. Like, I think that's why I get so many good matches out of even my mid card guys, is because they're technically over enough to be like main eventers or upper mid card guys elsewhere, but there's just so many top guys at the top of this. Let's go open match, and we're gonna go all out with a decisive win. There we go. And that'll break up sort of the... we'll put Doy Edwards. We'll do Devitt Ciampa, break up all that with the tag team stuff. Okay. I think that'll work. Doy Edwards opening the show is going to be probably crazy. Kayfabe police brutality segment is comedy with minorities. I do distinctly remember that. I guess I shouldn't have said that. I should be like, I do not remember the actions that were taken on this day with these people, and it may or may not have happened. I am not 100% sure. You may have to provide evidence. Please don't, to showcase that. All right. Naruki Doi, Eddie Edwards. So I think that'll just be open. Like, I want to... They don't really do that much in wrestling anymore. Is literally like, open the show. Like, okay, opening music, pyro, boom, right to a match. Doesn't happen that much. So let's go Naruki Doi. Let's go Akira Tozawa. Let's go Alex Reynolds. And let's go Brother Ray. Alright, so there we go. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this best. Okay. Doyce. Oh my god. All caps. Let's see. Doy celebrates as Alex and Ray run down to attack Akira for the save. Ray is pissed and looking to let's see. Ray is mad, looking to make ugh. Let me see. Let's see. Doi celebrates. Alex and Ray run down to attack. Akira save. Ray's mad, looking to make life. There we go. Now he's got people to. Now he's got other people to ass kick, and I think it's still kind of. I think it still kind of pushes these two guys a little bit. And it kind of makes Brother Ray sort of the authority figure that'll come down and beat people up still. All right. So then we have this Prince Devitt. Actually, I'm gonna put something in here. Prince Devitt, Samoa Joe. That'll be first. Devitt with Joe. Oops. Devitt with Joe decides he doesn't need Levesque's approval. Has been training MMA with SAP. That's the very small end of this. So we'll see what we can get out of this. I'd say a success. I guess neutral here, and a major success for his debut because hey, it's Bob Sapp. I don't need Paul Levesque's approval. I've got Bob Sapp. I feel like something else should go in between that. I'm just not sure yet. But I can at least do what the previous thing is going to be here. So Prince Devitt, Bob Sapp. Here we go. Oof, ow. Let me see here. Devitt out. Intros Sapp as his trainer. And claims he is a better shooter than Shibata. And a good 6 minutes of him doing this. I feel like that's the way it should be. And then with Devitt Ciampa, do that deal. Let's see, Prince Devitt, Bob Sapp, maybe one more time. Selling his match he's got to be a decent seller, yeah. Ref goes to lift Devitt's hand. Sapp scares away, and oh, you know what? If I'm gonna do that, his menace. That's probably what I should be doing more than anything. Is his menace? His menace is like top level. I just got it. Anything that makes him look like a scary motherfucker. And lifts. Oops. Lifts his hand. There we go. So, there we go. We need Don Fry to manage Shibata now. If Don or Dan Severn, that'd be the other possibility. Equal out of the Emma. Oh yeah, yeah. Where's Ken Shamrock? What's his record look like now? He can't have done well. I don't remember the last time Ken Shamrock won. Let me see. Ken Shamrock, Sherdog. What is his what is he at? 28-17. Okay, so he still technically has a winning record. Kimbo. His last win was also in 2010. He's only had 3 fights since then, but still. Two guys who have not won an MMA fight in years. Shamrock would be great. Sammy Sabay, Father Kingston. Let me see here. Sammy, Father Kingston. Sammy and Kingston out. Talk about injustices faced after beating by time splitters. The look for justice. There we go. Maybe a good 5 minutes on that. Have them both be able to to have their say about that, and basically directly call out the tag champs for that. Oh, I already know what I'm gonna put in between the Devitt thing. Hang on, I'm gonna start this up. I'm gonna immediately start this up. This is something I've been waiting for the last probably month or so to start this bad boy up. So, all right, oh man, who are the best possible people who are going to help this out? Let's do Hiromu. Would Beretta be the best option for this? Beretta can talk. Gargano. Let's do Beretta. So Takahashi, Beretta. We need Lady Beard. We need Matt and Nick. And we'll put in Show, because I need one of them. Maybe Yo. It's gonna end up being Show's is better. It is Show. All right. Dada 5000. Oh my god. All right. Time splitters in a studio announce finding announce finding a a new contender to fight for their titles. We'll have finding a new contender with championship series. All right, we could just put it as that for right now. Let's do like a good 5 minutes of this. Success on the tag champs for this. We got 5 competing teams. There we go. We'll do something later on with them as well. In fact, I think that'll be the post deal here. Hey, thanks, Stay Hydrated Bot. Let's see, Alex Shelley, Kushida. Who would be best with this? Let's do Nick Jackson. Let's do Hiromu. Let's do Johnny Gargano at this point. Yo. Dalton. And maybe one more. Matt Jackson. All right. So entertainment all around here. We'll all call it selling, I guess. Time splitters, championship series underway with obstacle course challenge. So a lot of stuff here that's it isn't even going to wow. Stay Hydrated Bot just showed up now, right about the 1 hour mark. You're late. You are so unbelievably late. Maybe a good 6 minutes. This is what I'm using my television time for, by the way, is it's gonna be like obstacle course challenges. By the way, I'm gonna let you all know on a little secret here. There's not gonna really be a match to figure this out. It's gonna be ridiculous. This is really just there we go. To prove the elite were in the military, right? Should I put them in injury risk? I guess there's a low injury risk that could happen with this. So the guys will be competing here. When do we meet Kenny's sisters? That'd be fantastic. His sisters are the Young Bucks. Trying to see what else we have here. Let's see. Tab is the forgotten one. Fuck Malachi. I actually didn't watch that segment. I haven't watched that segment. Honestly, that and the Bailey This Is Your Life segment I've never watched. I've only heard how bad they were, and then like morbid curiosity wanted me to watch it, but then at the same time I was like, no, I'm not going to waste my time on something I know is bad. And I watched the obstacle course, the actual obstacle course segment. There's actually a flavor to what I'm doing when it comes to what I'm doing with the with the Time Splitter series. Live reaction. I'm good. Katsuyori Shibata. Is this even a good idea to make him talk? It's probably not. That might not even be a fantastic idea. Actually, no, not Prince Devitt. Let's do Pete Dunne. How about that? Shibata getting ready for match. Dunne sees him and taunts with not getting it done to challenge for the title. Here we go. Man, I wish I could use Shibata's Menace because 17 is just not. It just doesn't gel well. I guess I could use his overness. I guess he doesn't have to do anything. I guess they're not really a minor success here. It's just him taunting Shibata. Let's see here. Adam Cole, Robert Roode, Johnny Hawkeye, and Chris Hero. How much time do I got? I'm at 1:07. Okay. Here we go. Revolt out. Cole is not happy at Roode facing Shibata. But we'll use this opportunity. I guess a little bit of 5-minute promo on them as they get to have their say. And then let's see here. Let's see, Robert Roode, Adam Cole. Actually, let's do Alpha Jr. and so I'd say Hawkeye and Hero hit the back. So Alpha Jr. and Cody Hall. And let's see. Alpha and Hall attack Roode and Cole. Post-match. And declare this war is not over. Yeah, let's see. Off-screen Road to Glory save. Jay Briscoe just took the Dragon Gate Open, the Dream Gate title from Naruki Doi. Wow. So I'd say probably a good 5 minutes right there. I'd say low risks there. That's a difference. That's a bit of a success for them there. Minor defeat. There we go. Oh, you need a storytelling match, don't you? Shit. Which one of these is a storytelling match? I'm going to go with Shibata Rude then. I think it's the closest to two guys who could maybe pull that one off. All right, 117 minutes. Let's see. Trying to see here. Do a pre-show schmoz battle royal for whoever isn't booked. I don't know why I never really do pre-show stuff. God, I'm already 50 minutes in. Holy Christ. Let's see. Shane Hollister, Akira Tozawa, Naruki Doi. I'd say a medium injury risk on this one. Hollister backstage for interview to end show. Attacked brutally by Akira and Doi. I'd say 5 minutes of beating. Minor defeat, medium there. I'd say a success on both of them for that. And I guess I could do one more, maybe 3-minute segment. Let's see. Tama Tonga, Shinsuke Nakamura. Oh my god, I didn't even do that. Jesus, I've been so into doing here, I'm gonna pull some time off of some of these things here. Let's do 3 minutes there. 5 minutes. There you go. 2 hours now too. Oh, debut ROH Wrestling on Paramount Network. Okay, cool. 6 minutes, alright. Tama Tonga Entertainment. Let's see. Tama out with his title. Announces Naka's injured. And the same will happen to any challengers. What is it, 6 minutes? Cool. Decent success, I'd say, after taking out one of your biggest rivals. I mean, he beat the shit out of him with a chair on his knee. Let's go. Maybe right about there. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. All right. I think I am good then. 125 minutes. I think I hit pretty much everything I need to. So, all right. Tom was an effective heel. You miss TV title matches every week. I mean, yeah, that was kind of one of the things I was going for, to be fair. Was Nakamura coming out being a fighting champion. And then, you know, when the time came for Tama to do the same thing, you know, he's like, no, I'm not going to do that shit. Why would I want to defend my title every week? All right, so here we are, 6,700 people at Orange County Convention Center in Orlando. Starting off with Naruki Doi, one of the newest members of Hawkeye Pro. I think he debuted last week, and then, of course, involved himself in the semi-main event, the number one contenders three-way dance, you know, back on Saturday. And he gets his first official match against Eddie Edwards. He does pretty damn good. You know, 79 is very good. So I bet you he could probably do even better if he if given a little bit longer to work with here. But either way, superb wrestling, great heat, fantastic start already. Naruki Doi getting his first win over Eddie Edwards. And we get Doi celebrating, but just as soon as that happens, Alex Reynolds coming out. Brother Ray is chasing after him, perhaps to try to cut him off, but then starts kind of stomping away at Doi as well, as it seems like Brother Ray is sort of losing a little bit of his grip on his realm, and a little bit of his sense of professionalism as the commissioner. Starts kind of attacking Doi because he's just been, taken out on every turn when it comes to trying to get Alex Reynolds back into the title picture. But Kira Tozawa coming out for the save for Doi. And Ray is mad. He is completely unhappy by the turn of events that happened on Saturday, and promises to make both Doi and Tozawa's life a living hell. Says Tozawa does have a heavyweight title match at Revolution, but as far as Doi is concerned, he may have his hands full to make sure that Tozawa does not get the win there. We go to the back, Prince Devitt and Samoa Joe, and we get Devitt and Joe discussing the Paul Levesque thing from last week, and Devitt decides that he doesn't need Levesque's approval. He doesn't need to be fighting for anything like that, and reveals that he's actually been training in the realm of mixed martial arts. And as he's there, Bob Sapp walks into frame, and Devitt says that he's going to do just fine, and that he also has a new sight set with his newfound mixed martial arts knowledge. Tozawa's kind of a tweener, I think. I think that's probably what Tozawa's thing would be, is more a tweener. Because he's still facing babyface Shane Hollister. He's still not a good guy. It's just, it's like he's a face in the fact that he's made enemies with even bigger heels than him. So it's like bad guys fighting bad guys, bad guys fighting even worse guys. All right, I want to change the music real quick. So the Time Splitters have come out. Oh my god, I want to do this. I want to do this well. So you give me 1 second. All right. So the Time Splitters, they are in a studio, some sort of major studio, and they have decided that after their win against Reseda Vice, they are in desperate need of new, true contenders, because it seems like nobody has been able to stand in the way of the Time Splitters, and they need to find out just who is the most skilled, who is the most athletic, and who could be the greatest contender to face them. So they announced that in the next several weeks, over this course of it, they are going to be doing a competition called the Time Splitters Championship Series. Do you have it? And it is going to be a series of physical competitions. It's going to be swimming. It's going to be running. It's going to be jumping. It's going to be all sorts of physical competition. The Time Splitters Championship Series. 5 teams involved in it. First off, Sonata and Hiromu Takahashi, Los Ingobernables, Beretta and Johnny Gargano, Reseda Vice, Lady Beard and Dalton Castle, the Birds of Prey, Sho and Yo of Roppongi 3K, and Matt and Nick Jackson of the Young Bucks will be in a physical competition to determine the #1 contender for their tag titles. The winner will face them at Final Fight in December. Okay. That was my idea. And of course, at the end of it, there may or may not be a a large structure for them to climb up over in an angle. So they're in double our studio. Yeah. So the announcement of the competitors happens. You had some of the people in there to do that. God, I hope I've garnered an old enough audience to understand that, to understand what they're gonna be in. I could just imagine some people just being like, "What's a guts?" But there you go. So we'll have our first official competition later in the night. It will be an obstacle course competition. Prince Devitt coming out. He's got Legends of the Hidden Sanctuary. That was my other idea, by the way. I was thinking about that, by the way, of giving them Pendants of Life to cash in for title matches. That was another idea I had. But Prince Devitt comes out. He's looking a little bit different, as he seems to have some ankle tape, fingerless gloves on, some MMA gloves, as well as fight shorts. As he calls himself the real straight shooter once again. He's going back to his roots as the real straight shooter, although a completely different type of shooter now, as he is dabbled in the arts and the sport of mixed martial arts, and he has decided to learn shoot fighting as well as hybrid fighting, and incorporate that into his matches. And of course, he can't just do it himself. He has to have a trainer. He has to have a corner man, and he introduces his trainer and his corner man, Bob Sapp. Bob Sapp looked lost. Yes, I want to fucking knock him out. So Devitt coming out and introducing Bob Sapp, and claims that he's also better than just about any of the other shooters in Hawkeye Pro Wrestling. He's even at this point in his in just the few weeks that he's been training with Sapp, better shooter than Angle, perhaps a better shooter than Kushida, and maybe even better than Brock Lesnar. But he also says that he's also a better shooter than Shibata. And if anyone wants to come out and potentially challenge that, then he is more than happy to take him on. But first, this week, an exhibition for the new mixed martial arts Prince Devitt. Hey, bud, what's up? And it's a one-night return of Tommaso Ciampa. God damn, dude. Even motherfucking Ladybeard's doing better than that. But Prince Devitt in just about 10 minutes ends up getting a heel hook. Ends up getting a heel hook on Tommaso Ciampa and taps him out. And so mixed martial artist Prince Devitt has gotten the win here. And ref looks to go to lift Devitt's hand. Bob Sapp scares the ref out of the ring, intimidates him. He flies out of the ring, and Bob Sapp instead raises Prince Devitt's hand in victory. And that is that there. Jesus Christ. Tama Tonga coming out with his television championship. Of course, he successfully defended it against Shinsuke Nakamura on back on Saturday at Damnation. And came to announce the news that Shinsuke Nakamura is injured. In fact, he was told that Nakamura is not here and might not be here for some time, seeing as how From what Tama Tonga was told, is that Shinsuke Nakamura has a broken patella, which is, I believe it's a fracture or a break in his kneecap due to the multiple chair shots that Tama Tonga had put on Nakamura with the chair shots with his leg around the ring post. So a broken patella for Shinsuke Nakamura, as Tama Tonga gloats about it and warns the same thing to anyone who wants to try to take his title. He understands a lot of people were excited about the weekly TV title matches, but that's just not him. He's not interested in that. And then just walks to the back. And so we get Sami Sabay and Father Kingston. They are out and they talk about the injustices that they have faced after the beating that they had taken by the Time Splitters a few weeks ago, just for the Time Splitters' amusement, seemingly. And they're going to be looking for justice one way or another. Father Kingston maybe discusses God smiting them. And Sami Sabay even perhaps insinuating that he might have to look into perhaps his detective buddies. He was only recently not a detective. It was less than a year ago. And perhaps he can talk to some people about potentially pressing charges against the Time Splitters, or if they're really inclined to just settle it in the ring. And that leads us to Sami Sabay and Father Kingston in a barn burner against Hero and Johnny Hawkeye. Jesus Christ. Father Kingston was literally like he was the weakest person. Sammy pulled off an 87, Hawkeye pulled off an 83, Hero an 81. But Sami Sabay and Father Kingston getting the win over Revolt's Chris Hero and Johnny Hawkeye as a fantastic little match. SOS by Father Kingston helps them get the win. We go back to the studio with the Time Splitters Championship Series, week number 1. The obstacle course is underway. Representative from each team going through the obstacle course: Nick Jackson, Hiromu Takahashi, Johnny Gargano, Yo, and Dalton Castle from their representative teams. Matt Jackson also there to help root him on, because that's what tag teams do. So all the guys there for this. I don't really have like official results, but we will have. So after all of this, the Young Bucks with their wily ways considered the winners. They decided. They asked who the winner was. Time Splitters really weren't keeping any sort of track or any sort of time. They didn't really have a stopwatch on them, so they gave the Young Bucks the win. They just decided, I guess the Young Bucks win on this one. So they're going to get the points in the competition. And that'll be it for that this week. Shibata in the back getting ready for his match. Maybe tying up his boots, getting some tape on. Pete Dunne with his Opportunity Trophy sees him. Mocks him for his failure to get into the three-way dance by losing to Akira Tozawa a couple weeks ago. Kind of just showcases the Opportunity Trophy in front of him. And just walks on out as Shibata clearly not happy about that. Kind of pissed. Oh my god. That Braun Strowman picture with what was that? Is that a bear cub? I feel like I should just I don't know how big I can make this, but Braun Strowman with a bear cub at least needs to, it just feels like it needs to be shown to people who don't click the link. or at least want to know what that link has on the YouTubes. So then we go to Revolt coming out. Johnny Hawkeye, Chris Hero, a little bit worse for wear after their loss, but Adam Cole drags them out with Robert Roode, who's in the main event tonight. Cole's not happy that Roode has to face Shibata, a pissed off Shibata, because they have unfinished business still against Day One, as it seems, as they've been They've been back and forth and at each other's throats for a while. But he's going to help Robert Roode seize this opportunity as they'll take on a top-level competitor in Katsuyori Shibata. Wow. That was one of the weaker matches of this. I wasn't expecting that. Loss? I don't remember. But, yeah, we get Shibata versus Robert Roode in the main event. Not as high as I would have liked it. Shibata defeating Robert Roode in just under 21 minutes with a PK. Adam Cole tried to distract Shibata in this instance and wasn't able to get it done. Robert Roode gets a kick to the face and a 1-2-3 count as Shibata gets the win in tonight's main event. And that leads to Alpha Jr. and Cody Hall from day one coming out, and they attack them. And, of course, Hawkeye and Hero are both still kind of dealing with the effects of their match earlier, so they don't come out. But, you know, Hall and Alpha Jr. each grab mics and quickly announce that this war is not over. What they have done to them as well as Colby Carino, they will not stand for. And we will see what the continuation of that is. So wins War Games. Shh. It's not. It's. I don't think it's actually. The plan is not actually going to be War Games. But Shane Hollister backstage. You know, he hasn't had much of a presence, but that's mostly just due to the fact that he hasn't had a challenger up until this week. And, you know, remarks on what he had seen on Saturday as well as earlier tonight, and puts over the title match that he's going to have at the end of the month against Akira Tozawa. And as he does that, Akira Tozawa and Naruki Doi come by and attack him. They spend a few minutes attacking him and eventually maybe slam him onto, I don't know, onto some equipment, onto the concrete. Something a little bit harder than, you know, just a normal attack. Something a little bit more brutal. And that is how we end the show. Damn, 40 regions worth of that. Lethal Lockdown, okay. I actually did have an idea for a match that's kind of combining a couple of matches, and it's not really that overly complicated. So it's kind of, I don't know how to say it. It's almost like my idea is sort of Survivor Series meets like Hell in a Cell, sort of. That was my idea. Spoilers. Shibata feeling the effect of the schedule. 4.30. Cody Hall is a natural talker. The kid is worth giving promo time, in my opinion. See, that's just great to just have some positivity coming through here. Oh, you missed it by 5 hours. Doomsday Chamber of Blood. Not quite. I wanted to sort of create a new match that was very similar to other ones. Cage of Death combined with Survivor Series. I already said it's kind of like Survivor Series combined with Hell in a Cell. You know, lock them in, have a 4-on-4 elimination. You know, I think it'd do well. By the way, I just want to see. I'm going to keep a heavy eye on all of this. Because, okay, those 37s are going to be the lowest ones right now. We need 41s right now, so that 71 can at least negate one of them. But we need, I think it's 22, so it'd be 2 lines worth of this, so that can negate the 34. So those, and that 39 can negate one of the 37s, but we still need both of those up there. The magic number is 41 right now. Matt Taven and Dalton Castle just bonded over love of 80s power ballads. That sounds about right. The worst of the TNA. No, the worst of the TNA gimmick matches was that what was it? That Asylum match with the X Division guys where Homicide couldn't climb out the top. That's the worst one. Except for maybe like the Last Rites match as well. Where are we at now? The Lee County Civic Center? Florida, Lee County Civic Center, North Fort Myers. Where? I forget where Fort Myers is. And how far away from Orlando it is. It's all the way towards the south, isn't it? Oh, so we're going just all the way... I guess, why not? You'd think we'd at least go somewhere like Tampa. I wonder if there's a... how about that? How about the Lakeland Center? That makes some sense. It's quite a bit more than what we need, but Lakeland's like less than an hour away. I think it makes sense to have them close to each other. Last Rites was good. Rosemary and Sue Young sucked with when the coffin was in the ceiling. Oh, yeah. I guess I didn't see the Rosemary Sue Young one. Or, I don't know if Allie competed. I'm just thinking about the Sting Abyss one. King of the Mountain matches. I don't mind them, but I feel... Oh, no. Reverse Battle Royal. That's the one. Why the... Oh, okay. I was like, why the fuck is there 11,000? But no, 6,600. There we go. Lakeland Center. Waifu time. All right. There's a lot of things to go over here. Electrified cage. Oh, God almighty. Hang on. I didn't do this. And I meant to do it. I might have to make something real quick. I might have to Photoshop something really fast. It's not a huge thing, but it might just take me a couple minutes because I need it. I kind of sort of need it. And I'm just trying to find the right picture real quick because it's going to take me a second. I apologize, by the way. I'm trying to get this done as quickly as possible. It's just something I forgot about real quick. Electrified cages. Oh my god, dude! What was it? The lights flickering as he did it, as they had to pretend like the cage was. Zzz. Oh my god, that was something. Let me just do this real quick. Literally 2 minutes, that's what I need. Oh my god, the blindfold match. Jesus. Can we just remember all the trash matches? That's what we'll spend the next couple minutes doing, is remembering trash TNA gimmick matches. You can make like a top 20 worst TNA gimmick matches and fill out the whole list. There were so many of them. I have no idea why either. There just were. I'll have to make a more proper picture later on. But I just realized, like, if I'm gonna be doing something, I'm gonna need a thing. So I'll definitely look for more. There we go. It's just... Oh my god. I can't wait to show you guys this, by the way, because this is it's gonna be stupid. And the natural progression for a storyline that is just... It's just so dumb. All right. Oh, wait, hang on. I want to change this real quick. I have to go make myself... I have to go make an alter ego real quick. Why did I do this? Save as an alter ego. No one outside of this company should ever be stupid enough to use this. There we go. Are we meeting? We'll see what happens. There we go. All right. Back this out. There we go. Okay, so it's time for Breakout. Let me get this lifted out here. Did I have anything in pre-booking? I didn't have anything. I just have the Revolution thing pre-booked. That's about it. All right. Oh, I have an incident waiting attention. I forgot to do that. I completely forgot about that. Finley and Hero passing on tips on psychology. Perfect. That will be helpful. Chris Hero already has a pretty damn good head on his shoulders, so to have him even, oh my god, that 80 psychology. This is really going to turn out like Chris Hero just is going to be the guy that I'm going to have to like throw 5-star matches onto. I'm going to have to sit there and be like, all right, man, let's see what you can do. He's starting to, you can see he's starting to plateau on a lot of things here. Like physically, he's really starting to plateau. All right. So let's do a tag team match. We can do Justice Legion. And they can face... Shimmer Shine NYC. Let's do Levacorp. There we go. How many times have they fought each other? They have never fought each other. You know what? I bet you I could actually pull out a pretty damn good match out of these four. The more I look at it, the psychology and stamina is there for both of them. Stamina not so much, but psychology is good. Her psychology, stamina. Oh, this might actually be main event worthy. I'm gonna give this some time. I'm gonna put some time in on this. So let's do. Yeah, let's give Lufisto the win. This can also be our storytelling match. Let's do open match. Let's slow build it, and we'll make a decisive win for the heroes. The superheroes of the Justice Legion. I feel like that is main event right there. All right. Did I have... I don't think I had... Okay, I had Dash and Kyrie wrestle in the pre-show. So that should be another thing. Oh, that's right. We should have Dash out for a match, because we need to deal with that as well. There's a whole Dash thing to worry about with the Heyman Hit Squad. God, who could she face? I don't think she's going to face Miyu just yet. So we could put her up against... we could do Dash Mayu. We could do Dash and Ashley Flair. That might be pretty good. No, let's do Dash and Candace. Have we done Dash and Candace? We've done it twice now. Oh, we've done it once. Shimmer did it once. Oh, Shimmer did it once a year and a half ago, so we're good. And this also helps with the Candice LeRae, you know, consistently losing idea. Whoops. Psychology's not the greatest, but that's fine. We can do 20. Dash getting the win. Open match. Slow build and decisive. I guess they can call it in the ring. Yeah, Dash has got a 90. She can do it. But Justice Legion versus Levacorp is still main event here. let me see here. I'm thinking about either Mayu or Io. Io kind of had her thing. Let's put Mayu out there, because Mayu can use a little bit more momentum anyway. Because I think... Why is she still dropping? Okay, she did rebound from last month, so she's back on the rise. And she took a nice popularity bump everywhere else. Whoops. There we go. So, we kind of had her face Sheeta before. I'm trying to think. She can face Evie. I think it's been a little bit. Maybe not so much. Maybe Kaylee Ray is a better idea. A one-on-one. Let's do that. Let's do Kaylee Ray. Where are we at with that? All right, the last one-on-one match they had was not even in this promotion, so it's always been tag or six woman, so yeah. Let's go 14. Jesus. One doesn't have psychology, one doesn't have stamina. This is probably a second match on the card type match. Mick Foley can work with this one. Mayu. The key here is going to be some of the angles. Decisive win. That's about it. I think that's about it. Mayu's going to win. She's going to win decisively. It's not quite a squash, but all right, just barely hitting that. You know what? Let's throw like one more in there. All right, Dash Chisako versus Candice LeRae immediately. Dash is going to call her out. Dash is going to have Kyrie come out. They're calling out the Heyman Hit Squad. So we get Codename Maki and Codename Ray, as well as the recently unmasked Miyu Yamashita. And I don't think they should talk much. Maki's maybe the only one who can fucking talk. You know what? We'll give him some talk time. How about that? Actually, they are the Heyman Hit Squad. Why doesn't Paul Heyman talk for him? Successes here. I guess minor successes here. There we go. Dash has Kyrie come out, and they call out Heyman Hit Squad. Mayo Despacito. Why? Why is this a thing? Heyman out with them. Says Saturday was fluke. Heyman out with them says they don't want a fight. And we can leave it at that. It's mayo. Like mayonnaise. Uncultured swine. Wow. Alright. Yeah, we can go like 6 minutes on this. Yosh. God damn it. I don't know who you are. I don't know these people. Mayu, let me see. This is fucking stupid. This is really fucking stupid. Okay, let's do. Actually, the next thing we'll do is let's see, Dastardly and Mary Dobson and Doc Gallows and their entertainment. Evil League of Evil are... Oh, how should they show up? How should they show up? Do I want them just walking? Do I want them in some sort of unmarked... I'm trying to think how the Evil League of Evil travels around. Oh, you know what? Walking with their belongings are walking here. Evil League of Evil are walking in Fort Myers. They are ready to show the creator to the world. Oh no. What are you? I don't even get that. I don't even want to put that up on the screen. Not because it's like offensive, but because I just don't understand. This is what happens when I get old. Maybe this is what I'm only 28, but I feel old because I'm like looking at it. It's like it's on R. Okay, buddy. What? That's a subreddit? I refuse to believe that's a subreddit. I have never heard of that subreddit before. Weird random memes. Okay. I sort of understand. There we go. So I imagine they basically got like big old like hiking backpacks. They're dirty. Like the original is a text chain where they're arguing. Oh my god. I have never heard of that. I've heard of some weird subreddits before. I forget. There's one that I found. Like it's you have to be really specific with the subreddit. Oh yes, it's RUNBGBBIIVCHIDCTIICBG, which is an abbreviation for upvoted not because girl, but because it's very cool. However, I do concede that I initially clicked because girl. It's just a bunch of stuff where it's like, oh, some cool stuff, but mostly because like originally clicked because it was a cute girl doing it. Best kept subs here. All right. So we've got that. Let's have Mayu. Let's have Paul Heyman out with Io and Mayu. And I guess we'll also have the Hit Squad out here because they are part of it, and they can maybe get a rub from this. Here we go. So they could talk them up. Maybe use their overness. Talk this up as well. So... yeah, Heyman's just going to get to go on a little bit of a tirade, putting them over. Heyman out with, oh, let's see, Heyman International out. He puts over Io defending title, Mayu, embarrassing Azumi, and Heyman Hit Squad, destroying destroying there. Let's just do that. So like a good 6 minutes of putting stuff over here, because he has to talk about a lot of them. He has to talk about a lot of them just leading up to Mayu Iwatani's match. I think we might just be done there with that. I don't know if I want to do a post deal with that. All right. We definitely need a Justice Legion thing, though. So, Lufisto with, what is it? Kangaroo Jess and Carl Anderson and the Blue Dot. And we'll give them all a segment here. Justice Legion. Justice Legion in the arena. Whoops. Ready for their match, but Blue Dot feels a major disturbance. I didn't mean for this to get very Star Warsy either. I just kind of realized I was like, there's a major disturbance going on. Like, oh, I didn't mean for it to get quite like this. Let me see. I think I might want to try to do something with the Heyman Hit Squad post Mayu Iwatani, since they are out there. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's do Kaylee Ray. We could do Evie, because she's out there as well. You know, supporting her partner, hopefully. So, let's do them. Let's do Dash and Kyrie. Alright. Heyman Hit Squad. Post-match attack. Kaylee Ray. And Evie. Kaylee Ray. And Evie. Dash and Kyrie. Back out. Dash and Kyrie out. Talked Foley into match at Revolution. Dash v. Talked into Dash v. Miyu at Revolution. There we go. So probably a few minutes to attack them. So that's selling, and then they'll do entertainment. So no, not a minor success. Minor defeat. Decent success here. And then minor with these two. They go low. I'm almost imagining like the Heyman Hit Squad doing the Shield triple power bomb. I don't know why. I'm imagining that. All right. Oh Jesus. What else is there that I have? Oh, we need to do the. We should do Leva Bates thing as well. Actually, let's do James Mitchell and Kana. Mio Shirai is also out there, as well as Azumi. They're going to have their bit. There we go. It's Joshi Wrestling. Wow, look at that, dude. Just that one match fucking helped propel her. That is amazing. I bet you if I actually started putting her in some of these matches, well, her psychology's kind of shit, but it really helped her out, man. Putting her in these angles, like, really helped. Look at that. She's bigger. She's bigger here than she'd ever been in Japan. And she was at least like a 19. She was pretty much a nothing originally. They would turn the triple power into some kind of bad neck or back bump. Probably. Oh, a fucking triple Ganso bomb. That's what it would be. I want to see if I can... For anyone who doesn't know what a fucking Ganso bomb is, it's about one of the most brutal things you could look at. Come on. Like, like if you ever remember the the power bomb that Kevin Nash did to the Giant, imagine that but on purpose. I want to see if this is the Rick Rude. It looks like Rick Rude did it once to Warrior, which I'm surprised. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Wait. All right, it said no drop frames, but it also says it's not going. So, give me 1 second here. For anyone who's still here, as well as anyone who's still on YouTube. All right, anyone on YouTube right now, I'm currently disconnected, so give me just a moment. That's really weird. Oh, there it goes. Okay. What the hell just happened? Ah, crap. Crap. What happened to my internet connection? Okay, I'm just gonna let this run real quick. I'm gonna try to figure out my internet connection because I don't want to like have to split this up. So give me just 1 moment. Fuck. All right. Anyone on YouTube seeing this? Yeah, my live stream, my internet went out on me, so give me just a moment here. No. Watch out. just a few minutes. I got my modem restarted, but it's just taking me a minute. Okay. Cool. All right. So now we are back on. Start this up. All right, we are back up and running. Holy shit. All right. Didn't seem like we missed much. Or missed, losing too many people. So that's good. I was worried. All right. Let me see if I can get let's reload the page, try this again, and get everything back up and running. Perfect. All right. I think we are good. Real World Mod starting from 2018. Actually, Real World Mod starting from 2015. So that's yeah. That's how long I've been doing this, by the way. I literally started this on TEW 2013, carried this over. So that's the length that I've gone to with this. So yes, I've forgotten to mention, yeah, because we'd mentioned the what was it over here, the because it's Joshi Wrestling, they turned the triple power bomb into some kind of bad back or neck bump. Like I mentioned that it was like a Ganso bomb, and it's kind of hard to find. It's really weird how hard it is to find a GIF of a Ganso bomb. I know they've done it, but it's weird to not be able to find a whole lot of it. Although I did find Rick Rude doing it to the Ultimate Warrior, sort of. It's a safer version, but yeah, just imagine 3 Joshis doing that to somebody for their tag team finish. I don't know how they would I don't know how they would manage that. Maybe 2 of them, like one would hold onto the legs, one to the arms or something. So that's what I'm imagining for their move, just the Ganso bomb. It's like that looks like a slightly safer, like hollow point that AJ Styles used to do. Only lost 3 people with that. That's cool. What are you talking about? It's all over Google. I mean, I typed in Ganso bomb GIF. Maybe if I just typed in Ganso bomb, that might have been my issue. Oh, they have it on YouTube. Okay, so what I did was I typed in Ganso bomb GIF. Okay, for some reason I don't know why it did. Okay, I typed that in. I got way less than if I just typed in Ganso bomb. Yeah, I got way less than that. Oh my god, that's someone in Glow doing it. God, the original Glow was fucking hardcore. Yeah, I got more just typing in Ganso bomb. But yeah. Kawada doing it to Misawa. It's fucking ridiculous. Ugh. Gee, I wonder why Misawa needed to have Young Boy stretch out his neck after every match. Fake reporter. Fake news. Yeah, I guess Miyashiro can talk. Azumi will just stay. I wonder why Misawa died, yeah. Azumi's not that bad as a talker. Her acting is still pretty bad, but yeah. Seems like that match with, well, actually, kind of, sort of, not really helped facing Mayu. but get some wins, she could do pretty damn well. How much time does she have left, by the way? I feel like I'm creating somebody. I need to find out, because I think I was only able to sign her for 2 years, because Azumi is technically on excursion. I think until she's 18. So I just send her back as like a Joshi ace that Stardom can use. That's all right. If she goes back to Stardom, I can just sign her. Yeah, social interaction is most difficult then. Yeah, you know what? Let's have her work with them in that. She'll get better. She'll get better at talking. Bit bigger success, I say, with Kana there. All right. Mitchell out with his group. Let's see. Kana grabs the mic and calls out Leva for being a burden in the match. For how about costing her title shot. I mean, she had her title shot, but yeah, if it wasn't for Hits Puberty, has deep man voice, AZM Strowman. I think I could get Momo if I wanted to. I forget. I feel like there was I don't know. I should try to get Momo. I haven't used Momo in a while, and now she's starting to kind of hit it big in Stardom. This feels like the perfect time. Let me see here. We'll put that like right there, because we got a lot of time to fill, so we can put some more angles in between this. So yeah, I don't need no 30 goddamn minutes, so we'll see. What else could I... Who else haven't I used? Who needs to be... Oh, you know what? We need to do something with the Reinas. They won their championship. So let's do Hikaru Shida, Arisa Nakajima, and Ayako Hamada. They really should be out there doing something. Let's see. Shida has set up a celebration for Reina's winning the tag titles. We'll just put that for right now. Like a good 6 minutes. If I have a 10 and 1, I give a long match to someone who usually doesn't get it. Yeah, that's a good idea. I could do that. Minor success, decent success here with these two. Who could usually... You know what? I'll give... Okay, so they're at 22. Dash versus Candice. We're going to give them 23. Maya versus Kaylee Ray by design should be somewhat short. So now we're at 102. His brass waifus. Tyler's like, he makes the brass ring thing. His brass waifus are completely imaginary. That's just all I've imagined. I've grabbed so many of Tyler's imaginary brass waifus. That's all what I've realized they are, imaginary. You want to talk about a bully champion? I have a personal story. Alex Rouse versus Pete Dunne. Let me see here. Timed out. What do you guys reckon about Alexa Bliss having the belt for so long? Fucking ugh. That's all I can really say is fucking ugh. Let's see. Hikaru Shida, Arisa Nakajima, Ayako Hamada. And let's bring out, because we haven't... They've been kind of treading water for a little bit, and I know that this would be a fantastic match. By the way, I just realized just how many goddamn Shimmer mainstays I'm about to put in a fucking feud. Jesus Christ, might as well just call this HPW Shimmer. Yeah, all of them. All of them. Shimmer and Shine out. Portia runs down. Let me see here. Someone's scared. Dude, the taking the bumps and the not taking hits. Woofa. Portia runs down. Shimmer and Shines. Tag title run. And plans on them doing it again soon. Just basically telling them, hey, we're coming for your belts. Yeah, we'll do minor success on all of them. Why not? It's kind of all of them putting it over. There we go. All right. Justice Legion and Leva Corp. Okay, I'm just trying to see something here. All right, Leva Bates with Courtney Rush and Athena. Leva unhappy at how Damnation turned out, but will accept Kana's challenge if it's #1 contender. There we go. If Bliss wants my respect, take a Ganso bomb. That'd be amazing. There we go. By the way, how much has this put them over? It's put them over pretty damn good. These last few months have done very well for Rush. They've done very well for Athena, it seems, as well. You can see the time that she spent in NXT, and then when I got a hold of her and started putting her on national TV all the time. Here we go. You really want a Rosemary push? Like here? Because she's one half the tag champs, so it's like... I know she's kind of the underling to Leva Bates, but Leva Bates is also far and away the star of this. You remember requesting you sign her on Twitter? Yeah. Solo thing. That's what I figured. Yeah, she's kind of in a group right now that has the push that it's amazing what the last year has done for her. I forgot about that. Leva Bates has turned from kind of to okay. Yeah, she's a name. I guess she's a name, huh? Yeah, minor success on that. So we at least get that dangling keychain, not keychain, but that dangling chain there. If Kana really wants to fight Leva Bates, it'll happen. It'll happen at a #1 contendership. Actually, let's do that. Let's do Leva Bates. Let's do Kana. And then we can do Athena and Courtney Rush So selling. All right. Kana marches down post-match after Leva, who runs. Rush and Athena chase after with Kana. I guess it's a weird thing where it's like Leva runs, Kana chasing, Athena and Courtney Rush going, "Oh shit, go." we gotta do something about this. Kind of helps with the insanity of it all. Like, oh shit. And it kind of puts her over pretty big. It puts her over a little bit better. No fist swinging, but a pissed off Kana hauling ass after Leva Bates. Let's see here. You really Courtney Rush like a spot to akin to Candice without the losing. Just put her out there to show off what she can do. I mean, she's been doing well. Let's see. Let's see, because I have put her in a lot of spots right now where she's had a lot of singles matches. So she's done well. Let's make sure. Okay, she's only had HPW matches. But, like, yeah, she and Candice LeRae put on a 78. I mean, we have her and Kyrie put on an 86. Her and Hikaru Shida an 82. So it's like it's not falling on deaf ears, the fact that she has been shown to produce quality matches. Trying to see. Courtney Rush defeated Athena and Mia Yim. And that was at a point where neither one was really... Like, Athena and Mia Yim were both kind of meh. But yeah, you see a lot of these 80s that's, you know, not falling on deaf ears. Yeah, the break... Yeah, after Anniversary was a bit of a... Yeah, I see that. All right. Now for the big finishing angle. So, Justice Legion are out there. So we got Lufisto and Kangaroo Jess and Carl Anderson and the Blue Dot. And coming out, of course, let's see. Lufisto, Kangaroo, Jess, Curl is the Blue Dot. Then we have Dastardly. Let's see. Dastardly, Mary Dobson, and Doc Gallows, and the Creator, specifically Helmsley the Creator. Evil League of Evil out to introduce Helmsley the Creator. Who beats down let's see, Carl and Blue Dot. And stands tall with there we go. Carl Blue Dot stands tall with Evil League of Evil. No gauntlet thing yet, but there you go. So we'll just have a lot of selling here for this. Previously him with Evil League of Evil smiling and pointing to them. Just doing the handshake thing that he does in every picture when there's a... Is he related? I didn't even think about that, but yeah. Let's see. I'd say let's go with like neutral on these. Decent success here. Maybe for Anderson and Blue Dot, it's a minor defeat since they got bashed in. As Lufisto and Kangaroo Jess are in horror. Major success for Doc Gallows. Major success for Helmsley the Creator. There we go. And that's how you finish it. We're even going to do 3 minutes less. We're not even going to do the full 125 minutes. Maybe. Let's see. Is there anyone that maybe could use a Flair Night Knox? I bet I could do something with the Revolution. Let's see. Ashley Flair. Brittany Knight. Becky Knox. Revolution. Backstage. Are unsure where to go from here, but we'll make a plan. So the idea with that is the fact that, hey, they've not really seen success recently. Of course, Ashley Flair had an opportunity, but wasn't able to make it happen. Revolution had possibility for success. They couldn't make it happen. So they're kind of at a loss. Not sure what to do. So we'll throw that like back over here. There you go. 125 minutes. We literally did every woman on the roster. All right. Time for breakouts. At the Lakeland Center, 6,800 people here for breakout. Superb Wrestling in Great Heat, a phenomenal opening segment and a phenomenal opening match in 87 between Dash and Candice. Candice only got a 68, but Dash with that 90, boy. Woofa. Can't wait to see that in action against against higher up people. So there you go. Dash beating Candice LeRae in 23 minutes. A grueling match to open up the show. But of course, we get Dash having Kyrie come out afterwards and call out the Heyman Hit Squad. Of course, the two masked women, as well as Miyu Yamashita, who was recently unmasked on Saturday at Damnation with Paul Heyman. And they stay out on the stage, and Paul Heyman, you know, basically warning them that they don't really want a fight with them. It was a fluke on Saturday, being able to fight them off. You had weapons. You had all this different stuff at your disposal. We weren't ready. And now that we're prepared for anything, especially you two coming to attack us, you don't want that fight because you are outnumbered and it will not work out. We go to the back. Revolution are backstage. They're not really sure where to go. Ashley Flair, you know, failed to get her match at the women's title. Knox Flair failed to get their match at the tag team titles. So they're not sure where to go, but they're gonna need to make a plan. They're gonna need to figure out how to start winning and get back to where they were. We get to the Evil League of Evil. They are in Fort Myers. Oh, my God. I forgot I changed it from Fort Myers to Lakeland. Jesus. They're in Lakeland, walking down the street. They have their backpacks and everything else that they were hiking in the last week or so. And they had found the creator. They have delivered the creator, and the creator is on his way to the building. They are ready to reveal the creator to the world. Oh, wow, I guess it looks like they all did well. That's about the best I could have gotten out of them? Is that what you're telling me? They all did well. Improving. Paul Heyman once again hitting it out of the park. This time he's out with the rest of Heyman International. That includes Mayu and Io. And basically gloating about the last week or so that has happened with them. And, of course, Io defending the women's title against Kana and Leva Bates and still being the women's champion. Mayu embarrassing Azumi and how she managed to basically wipe her feet on Azumi, as well as what the Heyman Hit Squad have done. He said there was a bit of a minor setback with Miyu being unmasked, but the Heyman Hit Squad still standing strong. And it seems as if Heyman International is about as great of a position as they've been in thus far. And that leads us to Mayu Iwatani versus Kaylee Ray. Kaylee Ray did pretty good, actually. A 65 is not as, yeah. If it's a purple Triple H, then 13 minutes, just 13 and a half minutes. Kaylee Ray tried to put up a little bit of a fight, but Mayu was too much for her. And Mayu gets the win, further showcasing her skills and abilities. And they hit the back, or at least Mayu hits the back, but the Heyman Hit Squad decide to attack Kaylee Ray. Evie trying to come in for the save, and the Heyman Hit Squad attack her as well. Did he do that? I have not seen that. I feel like I might need to do a little bit of work. I'm not sure yet. But the Heyman Hit Squad attacking both Kaylee Ray and Evie. And this prompts Dash and Kyrie to come out. Now, they didn't run down to the ring, but instead they were on the stage. Heyman Hit Squad, you know, looking for a fight. Oh yeah, when he did the Kratos paint. Yeah. I do remember the Kratos thing. He didn't do a Thanos one. But Dash and Kyrie out on the stage. It gives enough for, you know, Kaylee Ray and Evie to kind of drag themselves out. Heyman Hit Squad looking for a fight. They're basically begging them to come into the ring. They decide not to come to the ring, but Dash informs them that she had indeed talked to McFoley at this time, and she has set up a match for Revolution. That if they want to continue to beat people down, then that is fine. They're going to have to do it inside of a match. So it'll be the first match for them to deal with, and it will be Dash Chisaku versus Miyu Yamashita at Revolution. I'm interested to see after like bumping their after kind of power leveling their popularity. I'd love to see what happens to this. I'd love to see how much, you know, how well this can work. I'm hoping it does well. We'll see. But there you go. Dash versus Miyu at Revolution. Justice Legion are in the arena. They're preparing for the tag team match, Lufisto versus Kangaroo Jess. Carl Anderson is the blue dot, is with them as well, as they look like they're about ready to leave and you know, go down the hallway. The blue dot just stops and seems to stare off into the distance. Has this 1,000-yard stare in his eyes as he feels a major disturbance, a dark force that has made its way into the area, and seems to sort of frighten the other Justice Legion members. And we'll see what comes of that. James Mitchell coming out with Kana Mio and Azumi. And as he's about to sort of he talks a little bit about you know, what happened this weekend. It wasn't the best of weekends for them, but Kana immediately grabs the mic, calls out Leva for costing her a title shot, the fact that she even, you know, whined and complained about having a match, the fact that she cheated to beat Kana to get into the match and forced it to be a three-way, and the fact that she cheated just to try to win and keep her from getting the title. Needless to say, Kana is very upset with Leva, and she wants Leva Bates' head, and she wants to do to her what she did to her last year, around this time last year, but this time it's much more personal, as Leva has cost her opportunity at the at becoming women's champion again. And we'll just kind of leave it at that as we get to Hikaru Shida, who has excitedly set up a celebration for the new Hawkeye Pro Women's Tag Team Champions Arisa Nakajima and Ayako Hamada, the Reinas, beating out Leva Corp and winning the women's tag titles. So they get their chance to sort of speak their mind and thank the fans for continuing to support them and assist them, and just, you know, helping them overcome what they've had to overcome with Leva Corp to win the tag titles. And that prompts Shimmer and Shine to come out with Portia Perez as well, grabbing the mic and running them down. And going over the fact that, of course, the first tag team champions were Matthews and Eagles. And running down the various defenses that they had. And believing that the Reinas will not have as nearly as successful defenses as Shimmer and Shine plans on grabbing the women's tag team titles again soon. And perhaps the Reinas will have one of their most difficult matches to date, potentially facing Shimmer and Shine. Still actually not even 100% sure if I'm going to do that, so we'll see. I mean, I kind of set that up to be that. I don't know when I'm going to set that up. I'll be completely honest. I have not officially booked that. That's such an on-the-fly thing. I think I know where I could put it, though. I think I already know a perfect place to put that. And I think I want to pencil that in real quick. All right. I guess I haven't mentioned it, but I do have another. The next Infamous has been planned. The Reinas are mid-card talent. I mean, the tag belts are kind of like you're not having your top of the line women winning those. It was originally what, Matthews and Eagles. It was originally. I don't know if you would consider, you know, Courtney Rush and Athena, or, you know, Nicole Matthews and Madison Eagles like lower than mid-card talent. I don't know. But Leva is unhappy that how Damnation has turned out. Of course, she wasn't able to reclaim the women's title, and of course, Rush and Athena weren't able to defend the women's tag titles. They lost their tag belts. But Leva Bates has said that she's wanting to accept Kana's challenge. If Kana wants to face her, then that's fine. But if it's going to be a one-on-one match between them, there should be a little bit more something at stake. And it seems, though, since they have been two top contenders in the women's division, that perhaps it should be a number one contenders match. So she kind of put that out there. Going into Justice Legion versus Leva Corp. Wow, Kangaroo Jess. I mean, I guess I should assume that much. Lufisto and Courtney Rush doing well, though. Courtney Rush got a 71, so that's helpful. But either way, Justice Legion in a decent enough match got the win. Lufisto pinning Athena after the diving star, and Justice Legion getting a strong win. As I think it's been a little bit since they've really gotten a strong win, so that's quite helpful for them. And also being able to, I just realized it's probably not the greatest for having your tag champs who just lost. That's a very WWE thing to do, I feel. Is when they lose a title, they're just gonna lose again to really just drive them down the card. I didn't even mean to do that. I just wanted to give a nice boost to the Justice Legion, but it's like, oh, you lost the belts? Well, then you're not shit anymore. I feel like now, in hindsight, now that I've booked that, that's a very WWE thing to do. Oof. Justice Legion getting the win in the main event. And as that match is over, Kana's music hits. Kana starts marching down. Leva Bates noticing it. She starts to panic and heads into the crowd, leaps the barricade, heads into the crowd. Kana chasing after her, sort of hot on her heels. And Athena and Courtney Rush, who have, just been through this match. They're hurt and they're sore. They notice what's going on. And just sort of, they've been beaten up, so they kind of gingerly get over the barricade and kind of start limping their way to try to help Leva and chase after them. And it is at that point that with Lufisto and Kangaroo Jess in the ring, with Carl Anderson and the Blue Dot, the Evil League of Evils music hits. The place starts going dark. And the three members of the Evil League of Evil have come out, and oh no, oh yeah, with Courtney Rush. But the Evil League of Evil decide, they have come out and they are officially introducing the creator of the gauntlets. They hold the gauntlets. Dastardly holds the gauntlet in her hand to find out the answers necessary. But they introduce the creator of it, specifically Helmsley the creator. Helmsley the creator coming down in a golden mask. And he goes up to the blue dot and sucker punches him in the face, and that prompts Doc Gallows to do the same thing to Carl Anderson. And Gallows and Helmsley the creator lay the beat down on Anderson and the blue dot, and leave them laying. Oh no, what happened? And so that leaves them laying as Helmsley the creator stands with Dastardly and Mary Dobson and Doc Gallows as they stand tall over Anderson in the blue dot, Lufisto and Kangaroo Jess looking horrified, just trying to get them out of there as they can. And that is the end of the show, with the newest member of the Evil League of Evil, in fact, the head of the Evil League of Evil, Helmsley the creator. Very strong show. The weaker match is being carried by a lot of great promo segments. That's what took 3 to 4 minutes, yeah. All right. Let's see here. 4.34. How many millions of people just watched that shit? 3.25 million people just watched. Minus 7 stars. 3.25 million people just watched that shit unfold on their TVs. And they fucking loved it. It was what, an 84? That was a B+. That was a B+ segment. They enjoyed that. It just barely did it did 1 point worse than Adrenaline, and we had some fucking baller matches going on there and segments. I'm so happy. You know what? This is exactly the reaction that I assumed I was going to be getting to. I got to be completely honest. The ews are that's exactly what I knew was going to happen. What is wrong? You guys thoroughly enjoy the stupidity. Don't you dare sit there and say you don't enjoy the stupidity, because I know you love it. Tell me this isn't one of the best storylines you have seen in wrestling. How long have these two organizations been going at one another, and now we have this huge twist? Because it was just, if you think about the story, it was Kimberly as a part of, it writes the story. It's Kimberly as a part of Leva Corp, kicked out, not doing anything, failing completely, turning into a comic book villain, getting her own murderous comic book sidekick, claims to GOAT because of stupidity. You guys love it, and you know you do. Don't you dare sit there and tell me you don't. In time, you'll understand. Wow, he could be a road agent or a color guy. Claire Lynch was better than Miz. Oh, what could be better? Taz. I don't think you should bring Taz in. All right, we won't bring Taz in. It's weird. I figured it's your baby. Oh my god. I feel like it's the right kind of stupid. Let's see if there's anything. It looks like nobody. No. Okay. Cool. Look at that prestige. That single-handedly brought our prestige up from a 92 to a 93. That's how I know it was a phenomenal segment. Our prestige went up after that show. The story that's been told over months. Does it sound like I'm sniffing my own farts? Yes. Oh shit. Guess who can potentially job to Prince Devitt now? The story ended with a wet fart. Oh, the story's not over. The story is far from over. I owe him money from ECW. Don't bring him in. Oh my god. Guess who I could have job outs? Oh my god. I'll have to think about it. Thanks, George R. R. Martin. Oh yeah, he's already on my short list. That's how I found out about it. This is 2.5 hours because I had to deal with stupid issues with the some of this deal, but dude, I'm telling you right now, it's probably like the climax to this story. This does not end it. The climax to this story is going to be nothing like you've ever seen before. Oh, if you hate me now, if you do this, I'll kill you. If you hate me now, just wait till the next wrinkle in the story shows up. Just wait. Oh, I felt like, oh, you know what? I saw that. I should have gotten Genki Horiguchi. That'd have been great. HAG me. I'm surprised that Dragon Gate decided to keep him. Because I think they let go of Don Fuji. Man, Genki Horiguchi might have actually been a pretty good pickup if I wanted to get him. Oh, DJZ. Damn, that probably would have actually been a good pickup. To be completely honest, DJZ might have actually been a good pickup if I had shortlisted him. Damn it. Oh, there you go. Okay, well, I should probably end it because this has been a long thing already. This is 2.5 hours. So, what stories? Let me know down in the YouTube comments what your favorite story of all time I've done so far, and what's your current favorite running story right now. The choices are between the Time Splitters Championship Series Nickelodeon Guts style or the reveal of Helmsley the Creator. Well, all right. I think I still got a little bit of time to do something. We'll see what I'll do after this. So we'll do that, and then yeah, I'll maybe look into doing a little something after this, maybe on my Switch. Who knows? But I'll end it here and then figure it out. So thank you very much. If you're watching this on YouTube, I greatly appreciate it, and I will see you next time.